Hey guys, Brent back here again. I've got a survival kit here. This is the SRU-16P, which is a parachute survival pack. This is made, they're usually on the parachute harness. My dad was a pilot, and he's got, this is one that I bought on eBay for me to take apart, and then he's got one on his harness that he's got like on display in his den. So I'd have to go back to my parents' house and look at exactly where it is, but basically this is a very, very, very minimalist survival kit. And basically when you eject, if a pilot ejects out, obviously they have the survival kit that's stored in the ejection seat that comes out, which is a very, very big survival kit. If something happens and you lose that entire kit, this is the survival kit that's usually on your person. So this is not meant to be. This is meant to be just like an actual. This is meant to be like a, no shit. Okay. So you see here it says pull to open. This is a 1985 kit. When I got it, the kit itself hasn't been opened, but this has been torn apart right here. And this usually has some thread that's been sewn across there to keep the kit inside of the pouch, and it says pulled open, so you pull that and we've magically pulled the thread out. Ha ha ha. Alright, so now you see this little pull tab, and now there's your kit. So it's all foil. I don't see any pull tabs or anything on there as to where to open it, so I guess we will use a knife. This kit I paid almost as much as I paid for this USMC survival kit that we saw before, so I did that just because I wanted to see it and take it apart, but for what it is, I don't really think it would I wouldn't pay $40 for one again, but it's a fun thing, cool thing to look at, whatever, if you can find it for cheaper. But alright, so we open it up and there's a cardboard box in there. Oh, I accidentally cut that off. Right. It's like unwrapping like a really big candy bar or something. Alright, parachute kit, survival pack, SRU-16P, August 1980, blur, something. Okay. Where did I put my knife? My Kershaw, I think it's a scallion, I don't even know what it is, I got it in a trade. I like the opening mechanism on it, but it's too small. Instructions. Save the parachute and cords. Obviously you can use the parachute for okay, whatever. I know, never mind. Okay, save the parachute and cords. Matches must be ignited by striking along the striker strips, so they're not strike anywheres. The fire starting pads can be ignited by striking along the striker strips, or they can be lit with a match. The matches are not water resistant. Keep them dry. Thread for needles can be obtained from inner cord of parachute suspension line. So 550 cord, you know how you take the inner stuff out, it's got like 7 strands or 5 strands or whatever, how many strands it is, you can use that as thread. Contents. Matches 10, fire starters 4, striker strip 2, knife 1, needles 2, steel wire 20 feet, compass 1, fish hooks 3, water bag 1. Oh, and as an update, I know in my USMC survival kit video it said I didn't get my compass or the 2 saws. I did find the saw. It was inside the fishing kit, oddly enough. But still, the one kit did not come with a compass, and I emailed the company that I got them from, and they said, hey, it's hard, we can't, obviously double check because we can't open the kits, and they said, we will be mailing you out those individual components, so that's good. Okay. Contents: 5 safety wood matches and a striking strip. And it says tear here. So these look like they, okay, you can see the outline, the square, there's definitely matches in here, and they're sealed, so I'm not going to open those. That's pretty cool. This would definitely be cool to put into a survival kit, because they're waterproof right now. There's another one, a striking strip. They're like single serving matches. That's really cool. So I got a kit in the mail. I bought a tin that I'm gonna paint it. But so to give you an idea, there's the Sonic Micron that I have. But see here, this is how big it is. This is a standard 2x3 inch. So if you got that, that's not a lot of room. So that's, or it doesn't take up a lot of room. So that's cool. Okay, so we got the matches. Back to my kit list here. Alright, the water bag is a condom. Prime condom, non-lubricated. Pretty sure I would not trust that. Made in 1985. Yeah. I'll probably open it and actually see if it would be, if it will contain water, but I bet you if I fill it with water, it'll, that if it's not lubricated, that plastic's deteriorated and weakened. Okay, so these are not pieces of candy. They really do look like pieces of candy here. So these are 4 fire starters. I'm not going to take the foil off of them, but 4 fire starters. So put a couple of those in your tiny first aid kit. Steel wire, 20 feet of steel wire. So this is for snares. Here we got 2 needles and 3 fish hooks with plastic. So I mean, since it's got a nylon leader, so technically what you could do is you could pull out the wire and use the wire, but or tie this to some 550 cord. So the hooks actually look to be in very good condition. They're the ones with the barbs on the back, quality fish hooks. And they don't look to be rusty at all or anything, surprisingly. And that's it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll put that back in there. Here's the compass. Tiny little compass. It is not liquid filled. Looks to be a pretty good compass though. That'll definitely be going in my safety tin, or my survival tin. I don't want to have to track down individual, because you know, you look for a button compass on eBay and you know it might be $5, but then you're paying like $5 for shipping and it's not worth it. So, and here's the knife. I believe these were made by Colonial. So let me open up the blades. Ooh, and they're sharp. Hold on, I'll show you guys in a second there. Alright, so here's the knife. Still got green grease in there. So you got 3 blades and they are all very, very sharp. And if you can't see it, it says Colonial Colonial PROV USA. So Colonial, maybe they're got a second name to the company, their name or whatever. But alright, so there it is. So like I said, this cost me $40. That's not what the flat rate was, but that was at auction on eBay, so I won with a $40 bid. Other than that, I think there's a website. I don't know what kind of number of stock they have in stock, but I know that they have it on their website. They have these on their website. I don't know what the year is. I don't know how many they have in stock, but they have them listed for $40 or $44 plus shipping. Is this kit worth $44 to you? To me, no. But if you can get it for a good price, definitely. These things are awesome. These things are really good. 5 individual matches with a strip, and like a moist towelette, that type of foil. So these are waterproofed in here, and a nice flat package. So if you're making like your own survival kit, like in a tin, and you're really looking for space, conserving space, those are awesome. I mean, snare wire, obviously it doesn't take up space anyways, but that's a neat way to put this. In fact, what I think I might do for looking at this right now, this is a really solid piece of cardboard, not flimsy like this cardboard. This actually looks like a piece of like particle board here. And what you could do with this is, and I think I'm going to do this for my survival. I'll make another video for when I'm making my own survival tin. But here I can rewind it with the steel wire. But see, this is really thin steel wire. It doesn't look like it would be tough enough to be like if you're snaring like a rabbit or something bigger. I mean,